So today's video is going to be time management. I thought I'd do this video because time management is essential to productivity, but doing things in a day in a logical order is important, not spending too long on X and not enough time on Y. We want to achieve a fine balance of everything, and that is just orange squash. I've been thinking about this video for a while, but decided sort of not to film it because I'm like, am I really good at time management? Am I really that organised enough to sit down and film this video? And thought, I'm gonna do it now because I think I can give some advice. So, gonna share how I try and manage my time as best as possible. I'm always busy, so busy because I've had to learn to manage my time and prioritise. Can I just stress, time management doesn't improve overnight, it takes a long time. Like, it took me a long time. First tip is the mindset towards time management. I have 24 hours in a day, and that will never change, just because we have to make the most of that time, and I don't see time ever changing anytime soon. What use of your time is doing something you need to prioritise, something you feel motivated to do, something you intend to do, something you enjoy. These are all valuable uses of time. To-do list. This has been a game changer for me, so it just had to be my first tip. I have a notebook where I write a to-do list. I started talking about to-do lists. I started taking to-do lists before I even started college. But I just did it on like random bits of paper and then they'd go missing. So now I've moved to a notebook. To-do lists are 100% more effective than storing it all in your head. Holding it all in your head is not as effective as writing it down in an actual to-do list. You'll only remember the things you enjoy doing, or the things you want to do, and you'll forget about the other stuff that you don't enjoy. Whereas a to-do list makes you accountable because you've written it down, decided, I'm going to get this done, so it means you need to do it. Obviously, for a to-do list, it's one of those things where you're not always going to get everything done, because there'll be times if you set an ambitious to-do list, you're not going to get everything done. So you will have to move things to the next day. For a list, I will look over it in the evening, things I can tick off and things I need to move over and kind of stuff. Anything is prioritization. You're probably thinking, how am I meant to prioritise? How am I meant to get all that done? And prioritization is key. Going back to your to-do list, I love to do them the old-fashioned way, writing them in a notebook, physically ticking them off. If you don't want to write a to-do list, then you could do it digitally. You can do it on a Word document, a random note, or you could use Notion. If you're going to physically do it, I highly recommend getting a dedicated notebook, a bullet journal, or you can make a to-do list on like a whiteboard, but don't use a random sheet of paper, it will go missing. And I did that at the start of the lockdown and I would find they just went missing. Moving on to prioritisation. How do I do everything on my to-do list in the right order? It can be obvious what needs to be done on Monday, Tuesday. I know that my general studies lesson is on a Thursday, so I know I need to get that work done before Thursday. Most of the time it's dead obvious what the order is. Thinking about when ordering how long it takes to do a task and how strenuous it and what order you should take. Think about the brain power it takes to do the tasks that require more brain power first, then do tasks that require less brain power. So think about the process of the task, what you need to do, what steps you need to take to complete this task. Like an essay, you need to do the reading, plan, write, finally check it over. And you need to think about, how am I going to get all those steps done before the deadline to get it done for the deadline? So you need to think about, what steps do I need to do each day to achieve that? Which will help you organise what you have to do. My next tip is kind of a power hour, kind of not. Most of the time when it gets to like 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll do all the tiny tasks or stuff I need to quickly finish off, but I've forgotten to finish them. I dedicate sometimes it's 9, sometimes it's 8 something, just an hour. Sometimes I dedicate those things too. The point is, you need to set yourself a short period of time to do all these tasks in and get them done as productively as possible while being efficient as possible. It's like HIIT. It's a very intense workout done in a short period of time. HIIT is only done effectively for 30 minutes max. If you go to 40 minutes, you will not do it so well. For that time, you need to be productive. You can't go on your phone. You have to get these tasks done. You set yourself these tasks to do. You've written them on your to-do list and you know what you want to achieve. Just get them done. They don't have to think about them again. The task you are doing is 2 to 5 minutes. You'll start off with those because they need the least amount of time. Do all the 2 to 5 minute tasks in a power hour, or even 10-minute jobs. Do those because you just have put them off. 4th is set timers. Set time which you have to do these tasks. I've talked about timers a bit before on my channel, so set a timer on your phone and work for that time. Don't go on your phone. Setting timers keeps track of time, but without, you have to constantly read the clock. But you still know what the time is, how long something takes, how long you've been doing the task for. That just comes with practice. 5 is alternation sessions. I do it when I need to get 2 things done. It's where I pick 2 things to do that really need to be done. I do one thing for a bit, and then when my brain's had enough, I swap to the next thing. Sometimes you need to focus on one thing because that one thing needs a lot more focus. So you do one task 30 minutes, then when your mind starts wandering, you move on to the next task. That's how an alternation session works. But don't use multitasking because you'll end up not doing any task effectively. Here's some general advice. By being busy, it forces you to get stuff done. Videos on my channel on stress and motivation, so I'm not going to talk about those in this video. When you take a break, you'll feel satisfied because you've worked hard and got lots of stuff done. But as well as being busy, get enough sleep. Get stuff done you enjoy. Keep hydrated. Fuel your body. Do all these other essential things. Some other things I'm going to talk about is in terms of planning every single hour. I do not do that. That would literally stress me out. I write a to-do list, and as long as I get them done, it's fine. In terms of how much sleep I get, I like to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep. In terms of, does earliness equal productivity? Nope. Getting up early doesn't equal productivity. It's how efficiently you use your time. In terms of how I could prove my time management, my organisation skills. Because organisation helps with time management. Also, not losing track of time. Like, I do work a lot, but I do lose track of time very easily. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.